Tonight, Virginia and North Carolina are under states of emergency due to gas being in short supply right now. And that hasn't stopped people from trying to fuel up. Look at the long lines in Virginia Beach this afternoon. Those cars wrapped around the block. Thanks for staying up. I'm David Allen.
And I'm Nicole Livas. The governor's declared the emergencies to increase gas supply. All of this stems from a cyber attack on the Colonial Pipeline. That pipeline stretches from Texas to New Jersey and supplies almost half of the gas on the East Coast. Officials hope to have it back up and running soon, but they don't have an exact timeline. If it doesn't happen in a few days, we could see some lasting impacts. We're already feeling the effects here in Hampton Roads. Several gas stations are out of fuel or close to it. Allison Basil spent the day with drivers who were on the hunt for a working pump.
Drivers pulling up to a Kempsville BP were met with a startling sign: no gas.
At least the car is at a pump.
The location off Baxter and Princess Anne Roads ran dry on Sunday, but the owner's luck changed once a fuel truck showed up midday Tuesday.
Well, I saw the truck and then I thought, well, they'll have gas then.
That's when drivers started zooming in. The BP was Rob Pittman's second stop.
People in front of me were whipping around. It's crazy. Everywhere you go, people are in line at every gas station.
By rush hour, the line spilled into the road.
It's been about 30 minutes. It's been pretty constantly moving.
At an Exxon nearby, the same bumper-to-bumper scene.
Stations on Indian River are out of gas completely.
Still, folks say the overflow of cars didn't bring out too much chaos.
Everybody's kind of waiting patiently so far, so that's good. But you just don't know what lanes to get in and which way people are going.
The rush to fill up comes after the Colonial Pipeline, which delivers 45% of the East Coast fuel, shut down due to a cyber attack.
Computers locking out because of the ransomware, and the owners of those computers shutting down their computers preemptively to prevent further spread.
ODU engineering management professor Ariel Pinto says when the pipeline will open is anyone's guess.
What we have seen in the past is it could take a couple of days to a couple of weeks.
In the meantime, AAA officials urge drivers not to panic buy. They recommend filling up when there is only a quarter of a tank left.
I don't know how long it's going to be, and I need gas.
Drivers hope the situation doesn't rev up.
It isn't going to last long like this. As soon as the word gets out, that's all it will take.
At 9 o'clock, staff at the BP say they ran out of all gas again, including diesel. They say the line was long all night and they aren't sure when their next fuel truck will arrive. In Virginia Beach, Allison Basil, 13 News Now.
And here's how to find out where to fuel up. Save a trip to the gas station by using GasBuddy.com. Just type in your zip code and you'll get a map of all the gas stations in your area. The green pins mean they have fuel and power. The yellow pins mean their fuel options are limited. Red means they have no fuel or power. You can see there are a lot of red pins there on the map right now. We have a link in our stories about the pipeline on 13newsnow.com. Virginia lawmakers are starting to weigh in on the shortage. Congresswoman Elaine Luria tweeted, "I commend the EPA for helping direct fuel to impacted communities in Hampton Roads. As a Homeland Security Committee member, I'm committed to investing in cybersecurity to protect critical infrastructure." Since North Carolina is under a state of emergency, Attorney General Josh Stein is reminding consumers price gouging protections are now in effect. If you think a business might be trying to profit off of this situation, file a complaint with his office. You can do that online or by calling the number there on your screen, 1-877-NO-SCAM.